What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, coach of your Montreal Milotic, bringing you our Week 3 battle for the APA Academy low tier. We are facing off against MidPokeMaster, MidPokedasher, mid-insert meme here, and his Alabama rollouts. He is undefeated. We are undefeated. It's a battle of the undefeateds, and ideally we're going to have a great game for you guys today. His team is very scary. He has Celebi as his broken quote-unquote mon in the format, which is really good. It's a very good mon. All the coverage it gets, the bulk, everything, the speed, it's very tough to deal with. But let's go ahead and jump into it. Before we do, guys, do me a favor, leave a like on the video. Of course, comment your thoughts on the battle down below. And guys, subscribe to the channel too. We are on the road to 2,000 subscribers, and we cannot get there without you. If you guys like competitive Pokemon content, this is the place for you. But let's go ahead and take a look at the team. Like I said, he has Celebi, but he also got Snorlax and Salazzle, two Pokemon that are fantastic. They kind of cover each other very well. Snorlax is really taken care of extremely well on this team. Its fighting type weakness is held in check by the Celebi, by the Salazzle, by the Rotom. That's really it. And he has two fairies on his team. One, to be fair, one is not resisting fighting. That's one thing, but the other one does. So hey, it's not bad at all. He has a good bit of priority. Hitmonchan's Mach Punch is very scary, so ideally we don't have to deal with that. It's just something I don't want to have to come across. Fingers crossed on that though. Gastrodon, a bit of a pain. We do have the Swampert, which is just a better Gastrodon in my opinion, because it does get access to Flip Turn and Rocks, which is amazing. No recovery, which sucks, but it doesn't hurt too bad because Swampert is just so well-rounded. Such a good Pokemon overall. Other than that, Pokemon I'm really afraid of, Regirock is kind of spooky. Umbreon is annoying as hell to deal with because of the bulk that it has. Rotom Spook, as I call it, Rotom, the electric ghost Rotom, is very threatening because it can just Will-O-Wisp my entire team and then Hex away and do a lot of work because my Ghost Resist is the Heliolisk in terms of immunity, and the Zoroark for a resist, and that's it. So it's not the greatest. They're not the bulkiest things in the world. So ideally, we can beat that thing. Hopefully it doesn't come, but again, we will see. But yeah, the biggest threat is definitely the Celebi, though. That is the one thing that just stands out more than the rest, and hopefully we can take care of it. And I know Mid likes his Noctowl, and Noctowl does get Tinted Lens. So if anything resists flying, it's going to be doing a bit more damage with those flying type attacks, or with those any type of attacks, really. As long as they're resisted, it'll be doing a little bit more damage. And honestly, I'm not bringing a Pokemon that resists flying or resisting normal, so it could be very, very dangerous for us. But let's go ahead and take a look at our matchup and see what we are bringing to this game. Starting off with Shien, the Zoroark. We are running a Choice Banded Zoroark this week. Why? Well, because Banded Zoroark's U-turn actually OHKOs a very non-bulky Celebi. That's the thing. We just want to make sure we can OHKO that thing. We do have speed for a modest Salazzle and a timid Celebi. We have Banded U-turn, like I said, OHKOs a max HP, no defense Celebi. So he's got to have a ton of investment to take that hit, or the Tanga Berry, and even then, we have speed the next time around. He's literally got to go in for an Ancient Power boost to outspeed me after that, which is crazy. We do also take a timid Scarf Celebi's Dazzling Gleam. So if he is Scarfed and he is timid, then we will let's try this again. We won't outspeed, and then he will be able to fire off the Dazzling Gleam. We will take it, we will U-turn out, getting a Banded U-turn off on a mon that is 4 times weak against it. That's fantastic for us. Other than that though, we do have Trick there. It's most notably there for the Umbreon, for the Regirock, for the Gastrodon, but also for the Snorlax. I was playing in a mock against, I think it was Meta Knight King who brought this set. He brought a Curse Snorlax, and the only way I could have beaten it was if I tricked it, the Choice Band, which I did, and then I was able to beat it down with everything else. That's what it was, and it worked. I got the win there, but it's still scary, so we have to prepare for it. It's very tough to deal with. We have Throat Chop as our dark move of choice because we want to be able to spam our attacks as much as possible, and while Knockoff is great getting rid of items, 97.5 base power against Pokemon with items, it's not as consistent. So we went with Throat Chop instead. It's 80 base power all the time, which is going to be very nice. It stops, I don't know, a Hyper Voice from a Noctowl if it even gets that. And I think that's really the only sound move I have to worry about coming from this team, but it's just something that hits really strong, and that's basically it. U-turn for momentum, like I said, and then low kick is there because it hits the Snorlax, it hits the Regirock, the Umbreon for fantastic damage. It's only 60 base power against the Umbreon, so U-turn actually does more to it, but in the off chance that we need to get the damage off and we don't want to let something in, we can low kick. 60 base power is still pretty good with the Choice Band. It's fantastic damage. It's good all around, and it's going to be a really solid mon for us. I do plan to lead with this and have it be disguised as either the Swampert or even the Moltres, one of the two. I definitely think those are the two best options for me. Honestly, the Gardevoir is kind of hit or miss because if I do with the Gardevoir, then he could go into Salazzle or he can go into the Umbreon, and it's kind of a 50-50 there. If I go for a low kick on the Umbreon, fantastic. If I go for Throat Chop on the Salazzle, great. But if I get one wrong, we're at a loss a bit. Next up though is going to be our First overall pick, RuPaul the Gardevoir with the Moonblast, Reflect Light Screen, and Teleport with the Light Clay. And we're running Trace this week. Now with Trace, it'll let us get access to Storm Drain from the Gastrodon. It'll let us know is it Storm Drain or is it Sticky Hold. If we find out that it's Sticky Hold, that's great because then that means that Swampert can freely click Flip Turn against everything. If it can't, we gotta keep an eye out for that. We also can copy Levitate from Rotom, we can copy Sturdy from Regirock, we can copy Synchronize from the Umbreon if we need to, Intimidate from Mawile, and if we really need to, Immunity or Thick Fat from the Snorlax, and even the Natural Cure from the Celebi, all play its uses. And at the same time, like, I know I'm mentioning all the Pokemon, but Hitmonchan gets 3 abilities. It's probably going to run Iron Fist, but just to be safe, we will know right away, okay, it's running Iron Fist. Fantastic. We can calc for that specifically now going forward, which is great. And the Teleport is huge here because a lot of the time when it's going to be this Pokemon against something like the Gastrodon or the Noctowl, the Hitmonchan, even the Rotom to an extent, because Rotom isn't going to be able to do too much damage to me because we do have solid special defense, and Rotom doesn't have the greatest special attack. He might just switch out into the Salazzle expecting the Moonblast, and at that point we just teleport out, get momentum, and we get into a big threat, and that is kind of the plan for this matchup. Just momentum, and honestly, our team, that's what our team does. We have 4 mons on our team with momentum this week, 2 mons are meant to break that do not get momentum, and that's kind of just the game plan that we have going forward. Our speed on this set is there for the Hitmonchan, a jolly Hitmonchan, just to be safe. Look, Gardevoir is checked by so much. It's checked by so much, and that's why we're running this set, the dual screen set, so we can support the rest of our team with it, and that's kind of the plan. But like I said, speed for Hitmonchan, he has 2 fairy resists, so Moonblast was the best option I had. I believe his resists are the Mawile and the Salazzle, and that's it, and both are pretty frail, but if we can break them down, that's amazing for us. Other than that though, Celebi does kick my butt, and if I didn't have the Banded Zoroark's U-turn, then I would feel much less confident in bringing this Gardevoir here. We do also take Adamant Hitmonchan's Iron Fist boosted Poison Jab, and we take 2 of them with the Reflect as well, so that is fantastic for us. Our next mon is going to be one of our win conditions. It is the Girder, making its season debut with the Flame Orb, Guts Drain Punch with Knockoff Ice Punch and Facade. Honestly, this coverage hits everything. Facade is going to be doing more damage to most things unless it's super effective, or like a knockoff that's neutral or something, I think. I don't even remember. I should probably be careful about me saying that. But regardless, Drain Punch for recovery is amazing. If we can make predictions catch the Celebi with a knockoff or an Ice Punch, we're in business. Salazzle should drop to Facade unless it's super bulky. I'm pretty sure like a max HP Salazzle, it's like 99.4 minimum. It's literally 1 roll for it not to KO with my Guts boosted Adamant Facade. That's fantastic. Gastrodon is not appreciating taking 2 Facades, especially if it's a specially defensive set. If it's physically defensive, then it can take 2. It can take 3, honestly. No, it can take 2. That's it. But it's still not going to appreciate that. If I knock off the item, that's great. And I mean, honestly, it's going to be... We have answers to the Gastrodon, but we just want to be careful with how we do that because we don't want our Girder to get weakened because it is one of our win conditions. That is definitely for sure. This set also has tons of bulk, and first off, the speed on the set is there for a minus speed natured Umbreon and for Regirock with just so happens to be 44 EVs in speed. If it's a slower Regirock, then we'll outspeed that, no problem. But I do want to have speed for a relaxed or a sassy Umbreon just in case he's running like Snarl as well for something. So we'll see what it is, but I definitely feel confident and comfortable with the EV investment in terms of speed on this set. Other than that, we do take a burned Scarf, or if we are burned, because we are burned obviously with our Flame Orb. We do take a Scarf Rotom's Hex, and we also take an Adamant Life Orb Close Combat from Hitmonchan, and we also do take Specs Rotom's Thunderbolt. That is what our set does. Moving on to our next mon, it is going to be Jill the Swampert here, which takes an Adamant non-boosted Snorlax's Seed Bomb. We kind of want to make sure we had that just in case we felt like it was necessary. If it's like an Assault Vest set, I can definitely see it running Seed Bomb as a way to touch the Swampert. We do have speed for Umbreon with 12 investment in its speed. That's why we have the 60 EVs there. We take 2 Adamant Close Combats from the Hitmonchan after our Leftovers recovery, and we also take 2 Life Orb Celebi Psychics or 2 Modest Noctowl's Hurricanes after our Leftovers. I believe the Noctowl's Hurricane, we don't need our Leftovers for that. We just take 2 of them anyways. We did originally have Ice Punch on this set, and I had all my mocks with Ice Punch, and just before I sat down to record this, I was talking with Liv, and she said, why don't you, if you're worried about Curse Regirock and Curse Snorlax, which I am worried about those, why not run Roar on Swampert? So we're running Roar on Swampert instead of Ice Punch. Originally, Ice Punch was there kind of a way to cache the Celebi if necessary, but most of the time I'm clicking Toxic or Flip Turn, to be honest, and that's really it. But other than that, it was also there for Shiinotic, which, again, Shiinotic is kind of an unbring. If it comes, fine. If it doesn't, okay. And it was also there for Noctowl, which would have been nice, but at the end of the day, going for a Flip Turn is going to do a bit better for me. So that's why we decided to go with Roar as a way to check a immunity Snorlax that was going to go for curses and try and like go for game on us. We got to be very careful against that for sure. Look, this thing is super important because it's an electric immunity, but it also is a way to reliably check the Salazzle. I have almost no investment in our special defense, and we hard check Salazzle. If it's a +2 with Sludge Wave, it's not even 2-KOing us. It's not even close. It's like 40%. That's it. That's crazy. And we can just flip turn on it easily. We can Earthquake, whatever the case may be, and we'll be good to go. Our next mon is going to be Shayquaza, the Dredagon, with the Life Orb and Sheer Force this week. We're running an offensive Dredagon, Scale Shock, Crunch, Fire Punch, and Home Claws. Thank you for Meta, I believe, for saying that this thing does get Fire Punch, because originally I was running Fire Fang. I just didn't see Fire Punch there. Regardless, it is a phenomenal set this week. If I get up a Home Claws and a Scale Shot, it could just be game, especially if it's later on in the game when things like the Gastrodon, the Registeel, and the Umbreon are weakened. I don't hit either of them for super effective damage, but Scale Shot does a ton to all of them. Crunch and Fire Punch, are there for a couple of reasons. Fire Punch is there specifically for his fairies, the Mawile and the Shiinotic. Everything else takes neutral damage from Scale Shot, at least. I think actually no, everything does take neutral damage. But Crunch is there specifically as a way to do damage to the Celebi super effectively, and also to the Rotom, I guess, to an extent. But it also is a way to do damage to a lot of his team without taking chip from the Scale Shot, because Scale Shot with Life Orb will, because of his Life Orb Sheer Force, I won't be taking chip from Crunch and from Fire Punch when using my Life Orb boosted attacks, or my Sheer Force boosted attacks rather. Scale Shot is not boosted by Sheer Force, so Life Orb will take some damage away from me, and that does cause a bit of problems there. So we want to make sure we're not taking too much chip, and we got to be careful because we're also lowering our defense, making it easier for something like a Hitmonchan's Mach Punch to get the KO on us. We have to be definitely very careful against that, but Dredagon is fantastic this game as a late game cleaner. Very simple investment here for sure, but it is important. If we get a Home Claws up and a Scale Shot, again, we're just going to destroy things. At +1, we outspeed a Jolly Hitmonchan. I didn't want to go Jolly on this set, so I decided to just say, you know what, Jolly Hitmonchan is what we're going to outspeed at +1. At +2, we'll outspeed anything that is not Scarfed. And if we get this thing in with dual screens up from Gardevoir, oh my god, it's going to be causing so many problems. It's going to be fantastic for this entire matchup. Really hoping that I could put in a lot of work. And I did mention we have to weaken Gastrodon, Registeel, and Umbreon. I'm not expecting all three to come. If all three come, I'll be surprised, because they're all kind of taken advantage of by Girder. They're all kind of, in a way, taken advantage of by Gardevoir. So I'm feeling pretty good about it, but we'll see what happens. It came to one of the mocks I had against Pez, so we'll see we'll just see. That's all. We will see. Our final mon is going to be Firewall the Moltres here with the boots, of course. He only has 2 rockers. I believe they are the Mawile, which gets rocks, and the Regirock, and that's it. But I have to be careful because I'm pretty sure rocks are going to be coming against my team. I don't have many defoggers, so it's kind of a necessity that I have it. My defoggers right now, I have Moltres, and I have Wartortle as my removal, and that's it. So it could be a little bit dangerous to not bring the boots and take the 50% on entry every single time. Don't want to deal with that. We're not running a fire move this week, and that is a little unfortunate because we don't hit the Rotom for great damage, but we're a good pivot this week with the U-turn. Scorching Sands hits pretty much everything we need to hit to, and then Hurricane allows me to hit something like the Celebi for amazing damage, the Hitmonchan as well. The big thing is we're not really beating the Umbreon, so we kind of have to U-turn out and go into something that has like Toxic or a fighting move, or even our Gardevoir. If it's weakened down, we find out, let's say it's a physically defensive Umbreon. That's really the whole point with it. We are able to go modest. The investment, I was having a little bit of trouble deciding what I want to do towards the end of it, because usually I kind of work out on like my HP and my speed and then my defenses and figure out how I want to go from there, and then I do my nature last if necessary, or if I don't really need it. The nature was the last thing I worked on here, and I said, you know what, I'll just go modest. It's the best way. I don't really need anything else specifically in my speed or my defenses. I could obviously go more, but I don't really need to too badly. The investment on this allows me to take Celebi's Life Orb, Ancient Power. We also take 2 modest Noctowl Hurricanes or 2 timid Salazzle Sludge Waves, and we also take Rotom's non-Specs Thunderbolt, and we have speed for Adamant Hitmonchan. Not Jolly, Adamant. I just want to be going for Adamant. I want to find out right away, is he Adamant, is he Jolly? It's a risk, but I feel like he's going to be Adamant. Pretty confident about that, so we will see. But guys, that is going to be it for the team builder. Hopefully we can get the W here against Mid and it's not the Kentucky Torcats, it's the Alabama rollouts. So fingers crossed, let's see what happens. It is time for APA Academy week number 3. Let's do it. All right, everyone, welcome back. So looking at this team, he ends up bringing the Snorlax, the Salazzle, the Celebi, the Gastrodon. I have to make sure it's the blue Gastrodon and not the pink one, just so I don't freak myself out. The Mawile, which I'm sure is going to be Intimidate, and then the Rotom. Alright, so Mawile does get access to rock moves, so it means I can't just really go into my Moltres, which would resist its stab options. But hey, it's okay. Looking at it though, I'm leading off with Zoroark. That's my plan. I'm leading off with Zoroark here, 100%. We'll see what he wants to lead off with himself, but my last mon is going to be the Swampert here. So we're gonna go ahead and, nope, I want this to be second to last. So as long as I have my Swampert last, my Moltres second to last, I am happy. Thinking about this, yeah, we're good because we just we go in against his team. He's going to be playing a very offensive game, it looks like, and he did not bring, oh no, he might have rocks in the Mawile. So we'll see what happens, but let's do it. Road is going to be scary, but hopefully we can deal with it. Let's have a good game. Good luck, have fun to mid, and we'll see how it goes. Battle of the Undefeateds here. So we're gonna see. We'll see how it goes. I'm wondering what his lead is going to be. I don't think his Celebi is going to be the lead. Salazzle. I'm actually not mad about that because I do have my Swampert here. I say Swampert with air quotes. So I think he might just like switch out. I'm going to go for a U-turn here pretty freely. So that's my play. And if he attacks me as he goes for a sub. I'm okay with that. It looks like he's going to be the sub-disable set, potentially, or sub-toxic at least. But we can go for a U-turn here. Do we break the sub? Do we break the sub? It does not break the sub. That's a little unfortunate. We go into Moltres though. So Salazzle, level 50. Yeah, wow, that does nothing. That does no damage. Insane. And it is Black Sludge, so we know that. I can go for a Scorching Stance here and then a U-turn. So again, we'll see what he wants to do. Toxic, yeah, very fair. Not going to dodge this Toxic. It's actually 100% accurate, so we know this is sub-toxic. Substitute and Toxic. Was not at all expecting him to be running that. Well, to be staying in at least on my Swampert. Because if I go for Flip Turn there, then hey, he loses his sub. If you go for Earthquake, then I go for Earthquake. But it's okay. We're just going to go for a free U-turn here. That's pretty, like there's really nothing he can do about that. I don't think he's going to want to stay in and take that hit. And I think if anything, he's probably going to Snorlax. We'll go for the U-turn here. And if he does go into Snorlax, we can go hard into our, as he subs again, dude. Super unfortunate, but that's okay. I am going to go into Swampert here, and I'm going to Flip Turn. This will be the actual Swampert this time. So let's go into Swampert. Damn, man. Oh, that's so unfortunate, but it's okay. We're about to lose all our HP. We're going to lose everything. But he will not have a sub up. He will not have a sub up. I could have always gone for Roar, but I don't think Roar was the play. Just going for a Flip Turn would have been very nice there. It just gets rid of the sub here, and I can keep trying to like scare him a bit, and that's exactly what my team's going to do. His team is like, I hate Salazzle, man. I hate this Pokemon so much. Like, it's just such an annoying mon. Damn. We're going to break the sub here. It's actually the Swampert this time, so that's good for him. He's going to know. I don't think I go into it, right? Because I want to keep this healthy. If I go Girder against Salazzle, we'll take the Sludge Wave. Knockable KO. What would he go into? He'd probably go into the Mawile, to be honest. I don't want to go into Girder, though. We can go into Druddigon. How much is Druddigon taking? Druddigon takes about 60% of the very most. But we can definitely go into Druddigon here and force in the... We can force in the Mawile, because we have Scale Shot. So that's definitely something he has to be aware of. Alright. Maybe he goes for a sub here. If he goes for a sub, I actually prefer that because we get the Scale Shot off. So we'll go for the Scale Shot here. Let's see. Because Scale Shot, he just switches out, man. He just switches out. Rotom. I'm actually okay with that. I'm not mad at that. I don't mind it. Maybe he expected a Glare. But Scale Shot. Oh, that's so much damage. We get 3 hits. Come on. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. That is so big. Life Orb, Sheer Force with the Druddigon. Oh my god, it's awesome. And we're at +1 speed now too. That's awesome. That's so good for us. That is so good for us. Alright. I'm trying to think here, because You know, I still have enough HP on my Swampert to be able to beat the Snorlax with Roar. We just got to be very careful. But man, getting rid of that Rotom there was massive for us. He definitely didn't expect us to be offensive. Definitely not. But being at +1 speed is great for us as he goes into Gastrodon here. This thing does not get access to rocks, so I don't have to worry about that. He could go for a... he could go for anything, really. If I go into Swampert, I don't think that's the best play. I think going to RuPaul is going to be my play, because I want to keep the Druddigon around. Druddigon is super useful. So we can go into RuPaul here. He'll go for like whatever he goes for. I can just teleport out. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go into RuPaul and just teleport. We'll see exactly what he wants to do to us. And he probably just goes into the Salazzle, to be honest. Maybe even the Mawile or the... Actually, no, I'd say the Snorlax is a good mid-ground play, 50-50. Does he go for a Scald here? We trace the Storm Drain. Beautiful. He goes for a Scald. Hey, we get the +1 special attack. We take those. All right. All right. Let's teleport. Let's get the hell out of here. He's switching out. I know he's switching out. He is switching out. Yep, there we go. We get the teleport off. We'll take it. Mawile, interesting. I can tell you this would not have appreciated taking that hit. It would not have. And he now doesn't have the Rotom, which means he doesn't have a resist to Scorching Sands. Well, he has a resist in the Celebi, but you know what I mean. He doesn't have an immunity. We can go... How much does Druddigon... I don't think I can risk it, but I think he's going to be defensive, if anything. But Druddigon against Mawile, if it's... From that, it's probably like specially defensive. Fire Punch Okos. Do I risk it? I kind of want to play a bit risky, so I'm going to risk it. Let's go into Druddigon. Let's go into Druddigon and see what he wants to do to us. We're at neutral, by the way. We are at neutral. I'm going to go for a Fire Punch. Oh, I just forgot. He has the Gastrodon. That's fine. That's fine. Maybe I rushed that. I definitely did, but it's okay. He just switches out. Gastrodon? Yeah, Gastrodon. That's on me. It's okay. It's okay. So, Gastro. That's actually a solid bit of damage there. We know it's leftovers as well. If I get the +1, we really do a lot of damage to him. How badly do I need the Druddigon around? I don't really need it that badly. I take any hit. I'll go for Home Class here to get the boost. See what he wants to do to me. I don't think he's going to go for a Scald here. Maybe he goes for Clear Smog. I don't think Clear Smog is the play. Toxic, a Recover. I don't know. An Earthquake, potentially a Rock move. Listing off all its moves. Earthquake, yeah, that's okay. Eat it up. Okay. We were at 144, I believe. We went down to 9. That's 54 points of health. So let's take a look at that. That's like a min roll there. I can't go for the Scale Shot. I just can't. I'm gonna go for a Crunch here, because if I go for Scale Shot, I'll take a Life Orb, and I'll also take the chip from. I'll take a defense drop, and that's gonna hurt me too. I definitely think that going for the Crunch here is the play. We're going to do a solid amount of damage to this. That's great damage. As he goes for another Earthquake. Awesome. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. And I think at this point in time, I'm going to go for the Scale Shot here, because that'll do the most amount of damage to everything else. So we're going to go for the Scale Shot. And if he switches in, he switches. If he switches out, so be it. He switches out. Like, it is what it is. But we're going to go for the Scale Shot. I don't think he wants to go into the Mawile, to be honest. But we'll see. He probably wants to keep this around. He definitely does. Maybe Mawile was the play. I'm kind of regretting not having an Earthquake or something on this, but I really needed a way to hit both Mawile and the Shiinotic. So that's why I went with Fire Punch. But this thing also doesn't get, like, I don't know, what's the best Sheer Force ground move? I don't know, but regardless, we do connect the Scale Shot. We get 2 hits at least. Thank God we have 3. Okay, I said 2 hits. I wanted to say 3. Good. Gastro is gone. That's amazing for our Swampert too, because now we can flip turn freely. That's 2 kills for Druddigon. We are in range of everything though. That is a problem, but we are +1 right now. He has to go into something like the Salazzle, like the Celebi. That's it. He has to go into one of those two. He goes into Salazzle here instead. Pretty confident he's not going to go for a sub here, but yeah, I'm pretty confident about that. I am pretty confident. Do I just switch out into Swampert and go for a flip turn? No, I want to keep Swampert as healthy as possible, so we'll just go for a scale shot in case he decides to just go for that sub as he goes for the Sludge Wave. That's fine, so he gets the KO here. We lose our Druddigon, but Druddigon put in a lot of work. I was expecting to put in work late game for us, but it was fantastic early game. That was great. That was phenomenal for us. All right, so we're going to go into... I kind of want to go into Moltres here, but I don't think I should. We can go into Swampert here, and we're going to do that. And we'll go for a very free flip turn. There's nothing you can do about it. If he subs, so be it. He can just sub, honestly. Or do I expect him to sub and go for Roar? And then I go for the flip turn. It's a tough call. Because if he does switch out, he probably goes into something like the Celebi. And if he goes for the sub, what would he go into? What do I go into? Girder? Take the hit. I'll go into Girder if that happens, I guess. Subs up, that's fine. It sounds to me like his play is going to be a sub on the Swampert every single time, and I'm okay with that. So I'm going to go for Roar, I think, the next time, or I'm going to think about it more than I did this time. Okay. Okay. We can go into Girder here. We'll pop our Flame Orb. We'll take any hit he wants to go for, right? Salazzle, if it is fully specially offensive against Girder, 78% at most with Sludge Wave. The Rain Punch does break the sub, by the way. I think I'll go into this. I'll go into this. And I'm not going to go for the Drain Punch here, because if I do, and he just attacks me, then I'll basically lose my Girder, which I don't want to have happen. So he has right now the Mawile, which that sucks, but it's okay. I'm just going to go for the knockoff here. It'll do a good amount of damage to everything. It'll get rid of like leftovers or Rocky Helmet maybe, and Assault Vest on the Mawile, something or the other. We'll figure it out. This Salazzle is annoying as hell. Protect. Okay, so we know its moves. We know its moves. Subtoxic, Protect, and Sludge Wave. Guys, be careful. It's not a competitive set. It's a competitive set. It's a great set. It's going to put in a lot of work against me. That's okay, though. I just keep going for the knockoff. There's no reason for me not to. There's no reason for it. He just subs here. That's fine. He's just trying to get me in range. The most he can do to me is 132. 132. We'll go for another knock here. We're taking 10 every time, so we'll take the next one, which is good. We'll take the next one. We'll see. Does he sub? Does he protect? He protects again. I'm okay with that. And now we're going to Drain Punch, because Drain Punch will break the sub. And if he does attack me, we do 47 to 56 if he's got no investment. He's going to have investment, but I don't think he can afford to let this thing go. So we're just going to go for the Drain Punch here. I imagine a sub is going to come out, and then we'll be able to then get back enough recovery to be able to deal with it, which is going to be nice. As he subs, great. God, this Pokemon is annoying. This Pokemon is so annoying. So we'll gain back the recovery. We'll break the sub as well. And how much are we going to gain back? Shouldn't be too much. Let's see. 139. Oh, that's great. That's great damage. That is beautiful. Because that allows us to stay out of range even longer. We go for another Drain Punch here. Protects again. This Pokemon is so annoying. Oh my god. It's so annoying. I have to go for the Drain Punch here again to stay out of range of the Sludge Wave, because it does 132 at most if it's timid. We'll go for another Drain Punch. He should not have enough HP to make another sub after this. Sludge Waves. We'll take this hit, And we should get the KO back. We take it. Nice, nice. And Drain Punch. Does it get the KO? Oh, come on. No way. That is so bad. Oh my god. We switch out here. He can't sub. He might protect here. If he protects, so be it. Like, it is what it is. We'll take a little bit extra chip, but we're just going to switch out to Swampert here. We're just switching out to Swampert. How unfortunate. That is a bulky, bulky boy. Protects there. Yeah, we kind of expected that. I expect another protect here, to be honest. I don't think he shouldn't have enough to make a sub after this, so we can just flip turn freely. We're going to take a little bit of chip, but that's fine. We just flip turn. Didn't bring rocks, so I can't just go for rocks up now and then roar it out or something. But he's protecting there. Yeah, we know that. Is he going to go for a double protect? And if he gets the double protect, that's going to suck because he's basically going to be able to get a sub up again. Maybe. I don't know. It's cutting it close. He might. He might be able to. But that first turn of poison has been negated now by the leftovers. Now we're going to take the second round of it. Come on. Come on. Flip turn. He's got to get the double protect. Come on, dude. Yo, Mid's been so lucky with double protects lately. We just got to go for another one. He's like in range. And I don't know how important the Swampert is anymore. I think we're just going to go for the Earthquake. Right? We just go for the Earthquake here. We just go for the Earthquake. We'll see what happens. Subs, yeah. He has enough, so he lived on 1. He had 1 HP. That's fine, though. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. Because we do Earthquake at this time. We are going to take more chip from our Swampert here, which does suck. Maybe I could have gone to not Swampert, Moltres or something, and U-turn, but it wouldn't do enough. It would not do enough. But again, we're going to take more chip, but at the end of the day, the only chip we're taking is from poison. I'm nervous about it. God, why am I so nervous about this? Wow, that's a lot of damage. We're going to be under half when this ends. He's going to protect here. Yep, there's the protect. I can't just go into Moltres. I'm going to take so much chip. Again, I'm pretty sure he has like no investment, so if I take away the investment, or he has very little, if he has no investment, it's 18% at most, which is 37 points of health. So we're going to take this. Wow, that's so much damage. He's gonna get the double protect here. Watch him get the double protect. Double protect. Come on, Mid. Thank you. Oh my god, thank god. Oh, that was so, thank god. We finally got rid of this stupid Salazzle. Oh my god. Oh, unless one of his mons does something crazy, then I'm giving that thumbnail. Jeez. Finally. Alright. What does he have left? He has Mawile, he has Snorlax, and he has Celebi. We go into Zoroark. Shien comes in. He's going to know it's not the Moltres. Because Moltres was toxic. As I'm out of water now. Snorlax. Oh. Let's take a look at this. Where's my Moltres? Where is it? It is Zoroark against Snorlax. He's got to have a good bit of HP and investment and stuff. He probably does, so I'm not going to go for it. We'll go for the U-turn, and we'll see what he wants to do. I imagine it's like a curse or something, which is fine. Do I go into RuPaul here and teleport so I can get into Girder? I think I gotta go Jill. And we gotta hope that we're gonna have enough HP to take a +1 attack. How much? Okay, let's take a look at Swampert against Snorlax. Let's see. He's gonna have no investment. I know that. Like, very little. Still a solid chunk from Double Edge. If it's like Facade. Facade. 54 points of health. Body Slam. 64. We'll take that hit. Nope, I just calced it at neutral. I just calced it at neutral. Shit. Curse. There it is. There it is. We roar here. And we hope and pray. We roar here and we hope and pray. Come on. He's leftovers. We know he's gonna be immunity. I know that. And the fact that we know now he's not the Choppleberry, that's great. But we're gonna roar here. This was Liv's idea. Yes. Oh, we got him out. Thank God. Thank God. That's huge. That is huge. We will take it. We will take it. This Pokemon is such a big threat. This is specifically why I did not want my Swampert getting weakened, but switching over to Roar was huge. As you bring him into the Malva, that was the best case scenario for us. That was the best case scenario. And I kind of want to just go for an Earthquake. I kind of just want to go for an Earthquake. We'll weaken him as much as possible. That is the plan. We'll Earthquake, because I don't want to switch out. I don't want to take any damage here on anything else. He just switches out, that's fine. Does he go Celebi? Does he go Curslax again? He goes Celebi here. I'm okay with that. It's not the end of the world. We just flip turn. We'll find out now if he's leftovers or not. That is no damage, but it's okay. It's a Celebi. Alright, we take the leftovers first, so he's not leftovers, I believe. Yep, he's not leftovers. And we can go for a flip turn. He probably just goes for a grass move, because he can then outspeed my Moltres and KO with an Ancient Power after. Maybe he goes for a Psychic here, but regardless, he's going to get a KO on me, unless he goes for like a, I don't know, Calm Mind. But he goes for Energy Ball there. That's fine. Swampert was nice to have. It was a luxury, but just wasn't going to be a possibility to keep around. We go hard into Shien here. And we U-turn. We U-turn out. We U-turn out. If you go Snorlax, great. If he stays in and he's not Tanga Berry, great. He's not Tanga, this is dropping. That's what we like to see. Oh, that is so big. That is great for us. I do not want to let the Snorlax in. I don't want to let Snorlax in. So we have to go into Girder. We have to go into Girder because I do not want to let the Snorlax in. Yeah. And we're just going to Drain Punch the Mawile. We have to like... We have to like trick the Snorlax or something with my Zoroark. That's like the only thing we can do. I think that's like all we can do. But Mawile is going to come in. It should eat whatever attack we go for. Or do I just switch on to Moltres here? Only expect a Rock Slide. Because I want to keep Girder around. So we'll switch out into Moltres here. We'll go into Moltres. Maybe he goes for Play Rough, and we can Flame Body him. That'd be fantastic. That'd be best case. But we shall see. But Moltres comes in. This one is Toxic. Play Rough, we'll take it. He does connect. That is pitiful damage to us. Flame Body? No, doesn't look like it. We go for a 30% chance to burn here, don't we? We go for the 30% chance. Switches out, yeah. I just can't risk taking a hit with that around. I just can't. So we're going to get a 30% chance to get a burn on this thing, which would be great because it negates the leftovers. No burn. We U-turn into Girder and we Drain Punch. And if he stays in, and he doesn't go for Curse, then he's going to go for Curse. He will. But he should be in range of Low Kick. He should be in range of Low Kick, so if we don't KO him, which we shouldn't KO him at that point in time, then we can always go into Zoroark and click Low Kick again. Oh man, Snorlax, Salazzle, just such a pain. Salazzle really broke my team down. But we're going to go into Girder here. If he KOs me, he KOs me. I have Low Kick on Shien. And I believe as long as I have my Gardevoir, I should be fine. He goes for Curse here. That's okay. Okay. So Girder against Snorlax, +1 defense, +1 attack, -1 speed. If he's got no investment, which I don't think he does. If he has no investment, a +1 we do 70 to 83, which is nuts. If he has max investment, we still do half. And we get back a ton of recovery. We'll just Drain Punch. Come on, baby. How much HP you got? Oh, you got it. You're a fat Snorlax. Wow. Wow, you are fat. Curses again. He's at +2. 39 to 46. I'm calculating if he's like not bold, but if he's bold, 34 to 42. He's gonna have rest. He's in range. He's in range. It's gonna come down to like a roll or something. But we just Drain Punch again. We just gotta get him, keep him in range of my Girder and my Zoroark. But Drain Punch again. Oh, so close. No. No. That sucks. That sucks. Rest. Damn it, man. Oh, he was in range. It's a roll there. That's a roll. Body Slam doesn't KO me here. It does at most 124. So we'll go for a Drain Punch again. He's got to go for a Sleep Talk to hit me. And if he's only running Sleep Talk, then he doesn't have an attacking. He only has one attacking move. And if it's Body Slam, so be it. But the second we put this thing to sleep, we have an opportunity. Sleep Talk? Yeah, he does Sleep Talk. Okay. Curse, he's at +3. God damn it, man. We have to like lock him into Curse. We have to lock him into Curse. He's at +3. Does this KO us? Body Slam does not KO us if he has... Oh, that's a bold. Impish has a chance to KO us if he's got no investment. He has investment. He will. We'll go for Drain Punch again. So little damage. That is so little damage. This Snorlax, I knew it was going to be a problem for me. Man, him getting that double protect with the... Him getting that double protect is massive with the Salazzle. That played such a big role because I lost, I think, like half of my HP. He gets the +4. I think my play is to go to Gardevoir here. And the reason I'm going to do that is because if he's going to rest here. If he rests, he rests. He's not going to go for another Curse. He's not. I'm going to go into Gardevoir on what I'm expecting to be a rest. He's at +4. If he attacks me and KOs me, fine. Thick Fat. We could have talked him. He rests. Okay. I'm expecting a Sleep Talk. I'm going to teleport. And then I'm going to trick him. I'm going to teleport and then I'm going to trick him. And if he goes for Sleep Talk, beautiful. Teleport. If he attacks me and KOs me, he attacks me and KOs me. Sleep Talk. He's going to roll Body Slam. Facade. That's going to KO. Yeah, so that's fine. That is rough. That is so rough. This thing is so difficult to beat. If I just U-turned out, we trick now. It's asleep. It's got to be able to go for something. It's got to be able to go for Sleep Talk to KO me here, to hit me here. So we get the leftovers. He gets the band. Sleep Talk here, Sleep Talk here, Sleep Talk here. Yes! Don't get the body slam. Facade, that's gonna kill me here too. God damn it, man, that's so big. Oh man, he had to get that. It was a 1 in 3 chance for him to get it there, and he got it. Come on. He got the perfect rolls for all this. The perfect rolls for all of this. We gave him the band. He has to go for Sleep Talk. He's gonna go for anything here. So we just go for a Drain Punch. Wait, why did I do that? Why did I go into this? I just go into motion and click for, I misplayed there. I misplayed big time. I misplayed there so big. God damn, that sucks. That's not good. Let's take a look at, what is it called? It is a Mawile. It's physically defensive. It's going to get the Intimidate off on us. 31 to 36, you do nothing to it. Wow. Wow, that sucks. Girder against Snorlax. Pretty sure it's physically defensive. It does a neutral. This does 74, like minimum. It's gonna do more than that. It's gonna do less than that. I mean, 63 minimum. As he just goes for another Sleep Talk. I'm never gonna go for a. Like you're locked into Sleep Talk. Yeah, Sleep Talk. You're locked in. How am I on PP? 8. Facade. I can't lose out on everything, but he's gonna stay in. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. Man, tricking that band is huge. Tricking that band is huge. Get another Drain Punch. Alright. Come on. Sleep Talk again. He's just going to keep Sleep Talking. How are we on time? I don't even know what my time situation is. 3 minutes. I'm good. I'm not worried. I just keep Drain Punching. I'm not worried about the health. I'm good. I'm good. Let's take a look. Moltres against Mawile. If it's specially defensive, we do about half with Scorching Sands. Okay. What am I doing? I just switch out. Oh no, I'm toxic. I can't. I have to just attack. I have to just attack. That's why I couldn't go. So it's a good thing I didn't go into Moltres. But we're gonna get the KO on the Snorlax. That Pokemon just caused so many problems. Oh my god, it's so scary. That's such a scary Pokemon. Like, I don't have a Dark type, right? Not Dark type, a Ghost type, right? Yeah, I don't have a Ghost type. What a scary fucking Pokemon. Jesus. Mawile. We gotta weaken this. Okay. Girder. Let's take a look. Play rough. Let's see. Adamant. Max attack. He's got a chance to kill me if he's Adamant max attack. It's like a minimum. It's like he literally needs. It's one possible roll to KO me. It is 170 at most. Oh, that's a crit, isn't it? No, it's not even a crit. That's just solid damage. Play rough. He connects. Do we take it? We take it. We're out of range of Drain Punches, of a Sucker Punch as well. So we should have this. We should have this here. It's going to be by the skin of our teeth, but we should have it. Come on. Getting that trick off. Oh my god. We played the... Okay, there were certain aspects that we did not play well, but this endgame we have played very, very well. We got some bad luck with some rough rolls for Sleep Talk, but we did what we got to do. Girder goes down, but Girder was fantastic for us, and it's looking like Moltres. I don't think he can... we have Scorching Sands. It can't miss. So it's looking like it's going to be a W. Scorching Sands. We don't have Fire move. Unless he's Shucka and like super specially defensive. Scorching Sands. KO. Thank you. Oh my god. It was moving so slow. I didn't think it was going to KO. GG to mid. What a game. That was incredible. What a game. Guys, make sure you go and check him out. He's been getting a lot better lately. He's been crushing it in a lot of different leagues. And this is just one example. He played phenomenally, prepped phenomenally. That's, oh my god, that was so really stressful game there. Really stressful game there. We caught him off guard. Excuse me. Wow, I just burped. Caught him off guard. If we did not get the KO early on with our... I'm going to mute the in-game audio so you don't hear that with the music I put at the end. But if we did not get the scale shot off on the road, if we got 2 hits and the Rotom was allowed to come in and go freely and do whatever it wanted to do, oh, that's it, we're in trouble. If we only got 2 hits on the Gastrodon as it goes for recover, we're in trouble. So getting 3 hits is great. That's some luck on our side there, but at the same time, we had some bad luck against this too, where he rolled the 4 perfect Sleep Talk rolls. 4 perfect ones. If he gets Body Slam at any of the other ones, then I'm cool with that. If he gets Curse against the Gardevoir or against my Zoroark especially, I'm happy. But no, it is what it is. We end up taking a win here though. 1-0 win, very, very close, but hell of a game to mid. Make sure you go and check them out, guys. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, leave a like on the video. Comment your thoughts on the battle, guys. Seriously, I say it in all my videos, but let me know what your guys' thoughts on the battle were. Let me know if you saw any misplays that I made, any things that you guys would have done differently, or that you thought my opponent could have done differently as I stumble on my words. Just let me know. Let me know. I'd love to see it. Subscribe to the channel, do all that good stuff. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And as always, I will see you guys next time.